What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So it seems like Crystal Dynamics are not happy at all, and remember that leak we got yesterday with the images, what essentially was meant to be this game being upgraded? Well, he's continued to leak even more pictures, and now there are rumors going around that this person could actually be a playtester, as I guess it's the only way to make sense how this person is able to obtain the pictures, and like I said, essentially the game being its upgraded mode. But let's try and crush 1.06 million likes in under 24 hours, and if you click that subscribe button below, it will say you are subscribed, and that would be nice, so go ahead and click that if you have not already. But diving into the video, I want to start off with what's going around regarding why the devs for this Avengers game are not happy at all. So this actually comes from the fan-made Play Avengers Twitter account and various other sources since, but you guys know that I've been mentioning this Play Avengers Twitter account, the fan-made one, in the last couple of videos because they've just got so much information on there, and what they posted actually says the following, and this is meant to be like an official statement from the devs for this game basically. So it says, and I quote, "Several people have posted information on various internet forums regarding methods that players can use to hack game files for the Marvel's Avengers beta in such a way that would allow them to play the game in ways not intended. We want to remind our players that doing so is against our terms of service and is a bannable activity. Our goal is to ensure a level playing field for our players, so we take these actions extremely seriously. Please do not use third-party tools to manipulate the game and/or its data, and we will be investigating current activity and taking the necessary steps for a fair gaming experience." Now, this is what apparently was posted on the Marvel's Avengers official Discord channel. Now, first things first, this is crazy. Now, this of course is referring to the PC players that managed to hack their way through and they got to play as Captain America and Thor in this beta. Now, of course, when it came out on the PlayStation in like the first week, when we did see people play as Captain America, these were guys that definitely were not able to hack their way through the file, so I think that was just a genuine glitch that allowed them to just randomly play as Captain America. But of course, since the last weekend's beta, we've been seeing a lot of Captain America and Thor gameplay, which has just been absolutely crazy, and this is where it all seems to have just, I guess, annoyed everyone over at Crystal Dynamics. But that being said, this is where it gets interesting. Now, I personally am not a part of the official Discord group for this game, but what I have seen and what I'm about to say is basically 2 points, okay? And this comes from various different sources. So firstly, it was actually said to have been posted on this Discord channel and then deleted, but then there was also a post on Reddit with a screen grab of it basically from the Play Avengers Twitter account, but that, as I'm recording this video now, has since been removed. Now, on the other hand, we have got a comment stating that it's actually still there, but I know the question is going to be, you know, how do you get to this Discord channel and so forth, and I just have no idea. So what's going on? Now, it's hard to say, as you know, I guess it's hard to say overall if it's legit or not, okay? If it's legit, it really would feel like a 2K game situation last year in some sort of way, and in my opinion, that would be really bad press, especially considering there's like just under 2 weeks before this game releases. Second of all, with the game less than 2 weeks away, would it actually be worth banning players? Now, I completely understand how leaks can annoy a company, right? But more so either before they announce the game or if the game is a long time away. But as I mentioned at the start of the video, the leaks we got yesterday and then even more images being leaked basically today is, I guess that's what's triggering, right? Because it ultimately comes down to who is leaking this and who's able to get the footage for this game at that current position, right? Now, I did see a pretty funny comment stating, you know, maybe they could just have done a genius marketing tactic, releasing the PC version to find basically new content. It's just great for building hype overall, but nothing we've seen is massively spoiler content. But again, because it has not been posted publicly, it's actually super hard to say what's going on. But get in the comments and share your thoughts below. Now, there's two ways we can go about this, right? Because data mining people and so forth, I mean, every game developer should be aware of that. They know that a second a game's going to be released on the PC version, like, they're going to be able to go and find codes and so forth. The only way around there is just simply not to have certain codes in there. Now, like I said, I've never ever made a game in my entire life, but as far as I'm aware, that's something you can actually do when it comes down to demos and betas. You can remove codes so they're just simply not accessible. But that also being said, in terms of the actions they can take, now, if you know, I compared it to the 2K situation. Now, if you aren't actually familiar with what happened there, I mean, it was initially a guy, again, that was like a PC user, and he was able to sort of manipulate data initially because people were just leaking all this stuff, and then they actually sent like lawsuits, as far as I'm aware, and like big crazy stuff. But this is for the people that literally manipulated the game's data. Now, in terms of the actions they're going to take, I don't know if they're just going to make game files, of course, more restricted in a certain way, because like I said, taking actions against data miners and just people that have already hacked their way through the game, I don't think is worth it, because there's less than 2 weeks for the game being released. That's just my opinion. But I mean, the big factor is, you know, who is the person that was able to find all the screenshots and all this, right? This is where it's really getting interesting. But more so the fact that, you know, I don't know where this Discord channel is as well, and so forth. I mean, it ultimately comes down to the question as to, is it legit at all? And so that's where I want you guys to make your decision. If it was legit, in my opinion, it would have made complete sense to actually post it publicly, especially on their Twitter account, as again, I don't know how many people are in this Discord channel, but if it is serious, then every single person that was able to basically hack their way through PC files, so like if there were people out there making tutorials on how to literally go through the coding and so forth, I'm guessing these are the people that are going to be questioned by their team and so forth. I mean, right now this has no sort of solid evidence behind it, so it's important we do take this as a grain of salt, but I had to share this with you guys. Like I said, get in the comments below, share your thoughts on that. Do you think it's legit? Do you not? And what's going to happen to the PC people that actually got to play as Captain America? Because the crazy thing as well is that you have to link your Square Enix account, right? So I'm guessing this is how they're going to be able to find these people, because where they've linked their Square Enix account, and of course they've played as Captain America in 4, they then unlock certain things that were not meant to be unlocked in the beta. So that's how they're going to track these people down. But again, we just gotta wait and see what happens. But guys, that's gonna wrap up this video here. As always, subscribe for more awesome content if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day, and adios amigos.